My name is Marlie Lagstein, and today I have a special guest.
Hello, Marlie. I'm so excited to be here.
Petunia, I'm excited for you to be here too, but that was the wrong cue.
Oh boy, well, I don't know, I'm sorry. I just heard special, and I'm special, and you're special, and I just got so excited.
Classic Petunia.
Okay.
Well, do you want to know what our topic is going to be today?
Yes, what we'll be talking about today?
Today we'll be talking about gender equality.
Ooh, gender equality. Awesome. What exactly is gender equality, Marlie?
I'm glad you asked, Petunia. Gender equality is when boys and girls are equal. Gender, which means boys and girls, and equality, which means equal boys and girls.
Oh, that's fantastic. We're all equal.
Well, not fully equal, but we've definitely made some progress through the years.
Oh, okay. So tell me more about this progress, Marlie.
Have you ever heard of Ruth Bader Ginsberg?
Nope. I definitely have not heard of Ruthie. Tell me about her.
Well, Ruth Bader Ginsburg was someone who fought for gender equality.
Ooh, fought like pew, 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 fighting? I love a strong fighter.
Not exactly. She fought with words, and she ended up being a lawyer and a judge.
Oh, I see. That is very smart.
Yes. Sadly, not too long ago, she died, but her history lives on. So, Ruth Bader Ginsburg fought for gender rights with words. She always was a persistent girl, and when she was little, her mother always told her to act like a lady.
Ooh, like to be prim and proper, say please, thank you, excuse me, and all that stuff. Okay, I can do that.
Well, yes, but also to be independent.
Oh, interesting. Tell me more.
She was one of 9 girls at her school, which was Harvard Law.
9 girls only?
Yes, and she was the best in the whole class, including the boys.
Wow, what a smarty pants.
Her husband was also training to be a lawyer, and he was very supportive.
Oh, that's lovely.
So she did end up being a lawyer, and more, but it was not easy.
Oh, no? Tell me more about it. Why wasn't it easy? She sounds so smart. What happened?
She is very smart, but she was one of the only girls and was not treated the same as the boys.
Oh, that does not sound equal. No.
And people didn't hire her because she was a girl.
Oh, shameful.
Yes. Finally, she got hired by the president, Jim Carter.
Ooh, okay.
And she represented the District of Columbia in 1980.
Wonderful.
And back then, it was not common for girls to be a lawyer, so it was awesome that she was.
I bet she did some amazing things.
Yes. She fought there till 1993, and then she got hired by Bill Clinton, which was another president, to go to the Supreme Court.
Wow, that sounds like a big deal. What is the Supreme Court, Marlie?
The Supreme Court is the highest form of court.
Ooh.
And she was a judge on it, and she was only the second woman to be a judge.
Wow, it's becoming more equal.
Yep. One of her famous quotes is, "When I'm sometimes asked, when will there be enough women on the Supreme Court, and I say, when there are 9, people are shocked. But there'd be 9 men and nobody's ever raised a question about that."
Exactly.
All of her cases were for men and women, and she helped them become more equal. For example, girls get paid less, or fathers should be treated the same as mothers.
That sounds just like how it should be.
She helped everyone have the same rights. Now you can see her long journey to get there.
I love it. She sounds like she accomplished a lot.
Yes, I know. Did you know that before 1920, women were not allowed to vote?
Oh, what? That is ridiculous. An election's coming up, actually, and I am so excited to vote.
Me too. I know, it's so not fair. Men thought that women shouldn't vote because they wouldn't make a good decision just because they were girls.
Oh, ridiculous.
I know. That's when they started the women's suffrage.
Uh-oh, more suffering? I don't like to hear about that.
No. Don't worry, Petunia. Suffrage has nothing to do with actually suffering. It's based on the Latin word suffragium, which means the right to vote.
Oh, okay, the right to vote. Wonderful.
You won't believe how long it took for them to get the right to vote. Do you have a guess?
How long? 6 months?
From
1 year?
1878 to 1920.
Wow!
That's more than 30 years.
Sounds like you have to work really hard to get this done.
Yes, Elizabeth Cady Stanton and Lucretia Mott were the ones who decided to start the women's suffrage.
Oh, okay.
In the Declaration of Independence, it says, "We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal."
Wow! I know that! I've heard it in Hamilton.
Exactly.
Yes, I love it.
That song is about Angelica Schuyler, who's one of the Schuyler sisters. She is all about women's rights.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, the many women in the women's suffrage made their own Declaration of Independence called the Declaration of Sentiments. In the beginning, they said, "We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men and women are created equal."
That's right.
It was signed in the first Women's Rights Convention in 1848.
Oh!
Have you ever seen this symbol, Petunia, or know what it means?
No, I haven't, but she sure looks awesome.
She is. So, do you know what it symbolizes?
No, what does it symbolize?
It symbolizes women and how they can do work.
Oh, don't be silly. Of course women can do all sorts of work and all sorts of things.
Yes, but they didn't always.
Oh.
Back then, men thought that women should stay in the house and cook and clean. That was a very, very important job, but not all women wanted to do it.
Oh, okay. So what happened?
Well, back then in World War II, all the men had to go to the army and work for the army. What did the women do?
Let me guess. They worked.
Exactly. Some of the women took over some of the men's jobs, or else they would not get any money because they don't work.
Oh my goodness. Good thing for those women.
Yes. And the amount of women that had jobs increased by a lot.
Oh, that is so wonderful. So why did people think that women shouldn't work? I don't get it.
Well, that brings us to stereotypes.
Oh, okay. Tell me, what is a stereotype, Marlie?
A stereotype is an assumption of someone or something based on an identity label, like gender or religion.
Oh, okay. Tell me more about it.
Well, it could be based on anything: your gender, your religion, your age, your height, anything, your hair color, your eye color.
Oh, okay. So is a stereotype something like when my friends say, "That's boyish, that's girlish"?
Well, Petunia, those words are stereotypes. You're very right. Did you know that boys could play with Ken dolls or even Barbie dolls? Ken dolls weren't just made to marry Barbie, you know.
Of course, yeah. And I like to play with cars, and you like to do sports. Clearly, you love football.
Yes, I love the New York Giants. And you may think that's a typical boy thing, but a lot of girls in my grade love football. And in fact, we play football almost every recess.
That's so cool. So, tell me more about it.
Well, another example of a stereotype is boys are stronger than girls.
Oh, I don't know. Is that true? What? That's so...
Have you ever heard girls are stronger than boys?
Yes, but I mean, I don't know. Tell me about it.
Well, we're actually all equal. Sure, some boys are stronger than girls and some girls are stronger than boys, but we're all different. Everyone's their own person, their own people.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't say that type of thing.
Yeah, it's very mean and offensive to people. My eyes were opened by a class activity. We were all in class and my teacher handed out these cards. No one had any idea what was going on. I didn't agree with what said on my card. Do you know what it said?
What did your card say?
It said boys are stronger than girls, just like we were talking about before.
Oh, I could see why you feel so passionate about this.
I was astonished and offended to the bone. My teacher said to read our cards aloud. Everyone did. Most people's were like mine, offensive to some people, but if you're the other person, then you would probably be proud or something like that.
Oh, yes, mixed feelings.
Some examples of what they said were Italians only eat pizza.
Huh, I love pizza.
Or girls never wear running shoes. I was literally wearing running shoes that second.
Oh, right. I need a pair of running shoes. I'm tired of these ballet slippers, honestly.
After everyone was done, my teacher asked, how do you all feel? I wasn't sure how I felt because some things I felt offensive, some things I felt proud or guilty of believing what the card said because I knew something was wrong with these cards.
Oh, okay. So what did your teacher say?
Well, my teacher explained stereotypes are assumption of what people are like. People may say these things if they're bullies just to take out their anger on someone else. What we just read were examples of stereotypes. Why shouldn't we be saying them? They are offensive and dangerous. Some people could do really bad things because of them.
Oh, I see. I get it now.
Yeah, I agree too.
Okay, so does this mean that I have to like, all kinds of boys stuff and...
Of course not, Petunia. You do what feels right for you.
That's right.
Here, take a look at this video and you will learn more about kids' perspectives on stereotypes.
Besides anatomy, what's the number one thing that makes boys and girls different in your mind?
I just think that the way that people think they're supposed to be.
Whatever, like, the stereotype is, you watch sports, you're rough and aggressive and whatever.
Girls, they play with dollies, and boys, they play rough. A lot of my friends that are girls don't even like dolls. In fact, they're scared of them, and they'd rather, play in the dirt.
Most boys think girls are all about makeup, dresses, and, sleepover parties and stuff.
Some people think girls are just baby-making machines that stay at home and are just housewives.
I've seen pictures on the internet of cleaning kits for girls that aren't sold for boys, like a pink mop that girls can push around. I don't like it.
Boys have superheroes outfits and Legos, and then the girls are all Barbie or baby dolls and princesses.
Society, planted that image in their brain, you're supposed to do this, and you are supposed to do this.
I don't really think it matters, if you consider, girl stuff and boy stuff, because everyone does their own things, and it doesn't really matter.
We're all human, so I just feel like there's no point in saying you're a girl, you're a boy. That's it.
Now, pay attention to those last words. We are all people, and we should be all equal people. Like Ruth Bader Ginsburg once said, real change and enduring change happens one step at a time. So, how could we take a step and make women and men more equal? Because, again, we are all people.
Except